EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's our visiting team and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Oh, and he gets it. All wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line.
Down! Bronco 80!
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At his 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On the jump! Hey, check that. Street. Ready!
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9
It just
yards.
seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. You can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
First and
line.
10. They'll set up to throw. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
Ready! Panther Street! Hawk 70! Ready!
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here we go! Set!
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he's in! Touchdown, Orlando!
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll wind his way to about... The 38-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence, they're on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
They face second down
Brings up
and
second
7.
and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go again with Smith. And will bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. And that would be a first down.
Here we go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be third down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And this is too far out in front. One's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a designed run. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
McCaffrey trying to find a crease in his massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Wagon. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second down.
On the 40 now. Here's second and 5. He'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he's finally taken down with a nice return. Will set them up at the 35.
The second down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Go.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
Ready up.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Go.
Now, faking the give. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Let's go now. Saturday Lions. Ready.
Now they'll follow up and take him down. They got him.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's going to air this one out. And he will go all the way.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dragons 21. Shamrocks nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd down. 3 to go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. Contacted just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete. How they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able to pick up a short game.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, but he does the tag short.
Brings up 3rd.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Big Lion.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a 1st down picked up.
That's good.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4th down territory. But that's all for now because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, and that is now 8-10 of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dragons 28. Shamrocks nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
And 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Now Smith, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On the ready. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Come on. Come on. Set.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Third and 5.
Let's go now.
He does that. It's Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play there. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this just shows how special he can be.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
First down, Shamrocks.
Ready?
On first down, it's Swift. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
A gain
No,
of 12.
Reno.
And the San Diego
Here we go.
first
Go.
down.
Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And he will dive into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, San Diego.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Shamrocks are able to cut into the deficit.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick
Still
off.
time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the
His
big
guys
legs.
take
Didn't
over
want to
first
defend a
and
return,
10
so this ball
at their own
will be spotted
35-yard
at the
line.
35-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
To the air now on first and 10. And time's up in the pocket. Can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Brings up second and 13 at the 48-yard line.
Check the Eagle. Check the Eagle. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
This defense hitting their ears back. Coming to get him again. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge game to cut into the deficit.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulders for their position.
Marvin Harrison Jr. gets the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter.
From the stick. From Cleveland. Flag.
They will run it over center with Smith. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Give up the middle with Smith. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop the no gains yet again. And now it's third down. And it's third down.
Let's go.
And that is incomplete. It's going to be fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground, Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's second and 10. They're trying the left side with Swift. And some good blocking. Springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Third down, they'll go with the counter to try to pick it up. And he's not going to get the first down. They brought him down the backfield on third and short.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result a turnover on down.
Smash front. Ready. Cowboy 80.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they'll be set up now.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Orlando first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
At the 42-yard line.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen.
Brings up third and 8.
They run the zone read here on third down.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a design runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Check. Ready.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey.
Just a great effort. Just the ability to keep your legs moving to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Here's first and 10.
Get him, get him. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Jeremy. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
1 quarter remains for a trip to the
42-yard
NFC title
line.
game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Down. Set.
He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. As the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's incomplete. Gary Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A quick throw. That's complete on the slip. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
19, 18. Check. Hurt.
Here's forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 6.
Here we go.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down. They are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 7. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
Gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll keep this himself. And he's going to go back, taken down at the 6.
Dane Belton on the stop.
18 Cardinal.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third and goal.
Ready.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he's going to be taken back. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards.
Defensive coaches, they preach all week like they have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
31.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On the move left. Off he goes. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I are back for the conclusion in a moment.
Okay, ready?
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run here with Swift. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Let's go.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on
Result of the play is a turnover.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Shamrocks will take over here as they get up to the 43-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Flutters to the ground, and it's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. But it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs. The zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
It's a turnover on down.
Ready. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts.
1st and 10 at the
21
16-yard
seconds to go in the game.
19 tight. 19 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression to his target in the end zone and then deliver that ball on time accurately. And the result is a touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Blue 32.
Again, working deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job eventually to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He's going to try it here again. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Armadillo. Down. 19 light. Bronco 80.
Throwing now on first and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on. As the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, like you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving all around and going up and down. We're moving all around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Heads up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, where we wanna go. Up and down, we're moving all around. We're going up and down, we're moving all around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you